everyone, we're back. Oh, look what's on the side of these roads. These are those markers. I guess it's that time of the year where I guess I gotta do that as well. Probably should do that today, but it's a little chilly today. The van actually didn't sound too great firing up. Didn't turn over on the first crank, so I had to do it again. And it sounded pretty rough, but I haven't driven the van in close to a week now. That's how my schedule's kind of turned out. But it is trash day. Let's see what people have thrown out after the holidays. It's been about 4 or 5 days since Thanksgiving, 6 days maybe. Let's see what people have thrown out. Hopefully no turkey carcasses, because I can't really do much with that, and I don't think I should be feeding that to salsa. So let's find some treasure. Let's do it. Oh, speaking of turkeys, holy turkey collection. Look at all them. Those are all turkeys. Wow. Alright, let's do it. Find some treasure. Okay, well this is our first stop on this post Black Friday, Cyber Monday ordeal. And I was thinking how many years we've done this, trash picking and fun stuff, but the after Black Friday finds have usually netted us a couple decent items. Oh, these are cool. I don't know if those are actually brass though. They might be. I made the mistake one time of thinking, oh, is this actually brass? Or is this aluminum? Because it was aluminum, like souvenir cups. And so I was like, oh, this isn't aluminum, it's gotta be glass. So I just dropped it. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably steel. Yep. So yeah, it's not glass, but it's not brass like it looks like. If that is, I'm not even gonna hit up a magnet. Just tell by looking at it. Where was I going with this conversation? I don't even remember. Oh, I was mentioning about Black Friday. This is kind of cool. Is it a heater or a radio? I think it's a radio. Keep it moving. I think it's a radio. Where was I going with this conversation? Oh, it's all broken down here. Look at that. So I didn't break that. We'll figure out something with this. Probably does not work if it looks like that. Where I was going with this conversation was that a lot of times after Black Friday, you'll see a lot of these same boxes from big box stores. So one year, like to say like 2018, 2019, I went out trash picking, and every surrounding town had these huge orange television boxes because Walmart did a Black Friday sale. And I think it was like $200 for, I think it's like a 47-inch or 40. It was like something ridiculous. It was like $200 for this television, and it came in an orange box. I saw those boxes everywhere. So I don't think we'll see that this year. I know a lot of places really hurt with their sales and their Black Friday sales this year. So I don't think that will happen. But maybe it will. We will see a lot of leaves. They just never stop appearing. Look at all of them. I don't know where that guy went. I parked all the way over here because there's a guy walking his dog, and he gave me like a weird wave, and I kind of waved late, so I was like, does he think I'm a jerk? So I didn't want to park by him. I was walking that way anyway. He's on this side. This house is finally for sale. Sale pending. Pressboard furniture, some skis with some broken. He's made out of wood. Oh, no, that's metal. Pressboard furniture with, I guess that's pine on the front. Someone's talking to my left. I'm going to pretend I don't hear them. Probably talking about me right now. introvertedness is coming out full force. Just one of those days. Just one of those days. It looks like that house is finally for sale and sold. Kind of sad. It was the house I kept giving. Free toys. Let's see what's really toys like. There's no toys here. What are you talking about, free toys? Dirty hat? Nope. I can't believe I think it says free toys and there's literally no toys here. They lied to me. I'm only take that box. I know I only have two hands, you know? Can't do everything. It's kind of like doing those pallet videos. The amount of comments I get about wearing a chest mount and, you know, imagine me digging through a box like this. This is not make like for the best video. I have to constantly, I'll move it up and then you're looking up there. It's very difficult doing the filming aspect of this content that I do. Like if I reach down, you're going to look at my shoes there. Because there's a camera attached to my chest. It's not just free moving. They gotta make an invention where like somehow the camera always points in the direction of where you want to go. You know? Does that make sense? Generally on trash picking, I edit out the part of you know, me picking up something if, you know, the point of view is like my ankles. I just don't think that makes for a great video. But I get that comment a lot on this pallet unboxing. In fact, that pallet video, if you guys are true subscribers of the channel, or you're not new around here and you haven't binge watched all my videos, that video was recorded about 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks ago. So a lot has happened since that video. And I know I did talk about that pallet video briefly. I did end up selling some of the stuff from that video. I didn't sell that fish. I sold the gold ring. I got a little over $100 for it. It was worth a little bit more than what I mentioned in the video for scrap value. I think it was worth like 50, 60. It was worth more than that in scrap. I got a little bit more than scrap value for it in terms of what you can probably get for it. Obviously, you can't ever get spot value. So spot value for that ring might have been around 100, 120. But I got a little bit more than what you can sell it for if you're trying to sell it to someone who does buy scrap gold. I didn't sell it online. I don't like selling jewelry online. Anyone who's ever sold gold or silver, you get flooded with people who ask you how much the thing weighs. Let's say you're selling a 14 karat necklace, you get flooded with people who ask you how much does it weigh. Because a lot of people want to buy it for scrap price, regardless of what it looks like. That's just kind of the unfortunate thing about selling jewelry. And I didn't want to get scammed on the internet, so I kind of sold it for probably less than its true value. But I got cash for it. It's gone. It's not something that I have to worry about. Did the person like it? Are they going to return it in 2 months? Is eBay going to side with this person? Kind of just something that you've kind of learned from experience. These people are the people who in the last trash picking video mentioned there will be more. There is not more. There's nothing there. I would honk, but the guy on the right has a scrapyard t-shirt of the scrapyard I go to, so I can't be a jerk. But really, like, come on. Alright. This is where I found the table last week. I'll tell you what, I got a headache. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think it's the hot and cold. That, or I just like, I don't know. I might have to go to a doctor sometime because I have not felt great at all this entire year. But I have a headache right now. Might need to drink more water, might need to have more electrolytes. I don't know, this whole year's been really funky for me. Need to eat more food. I don't know, protein, vitamins. No idea. Hopefully I'll make it till the end of this year and we'll figure out from there where we're going. But yeah, it's been really weird. They're actually redoing a lot of these sidewalks in this town on this main strip to make it more accessible for people to walk. Very hard to see them. You're supposed to yield to pedestrians in the crosswalk, but it's very difficult to see them because the cars are all lined up all the way through. Looks like a two-trip process. It's also very narrow, so I'm like really hesitant to even like park on the side of the road, but I guess everyone else does, so what are you gonna do? If you do park on this road, you really want to fold in all your mirrors. Alright, I think I got all the water out. None of it is on me, thankfully. It's a very neat looking, I guess that's a dehumidifier. That is probably one of the lightest dehumidifiers and smallest dehumidifiers I've ever seen. I guess it's because I'm kind of used to finding the ones that people use in their homes. Not really townhomes or apartments. So if you have a larger basement, you're probably going to have a larger dehumidifier. And more likely or not, if you have an older home, you're more likely to probably have humidity issues as opposed to a newer home, because I think that technology has probably evolved. Side note, I'm one of those people who do like tuna fish on a sandwich, that is. I don't think I'd just order tuna fish. But you guys might see it says side of sweet peppers. Every time Wawa's does this to me, they give me pickles. I ask for sweet peppers. I don't know if they're playing games with me or they just don't know the difference, but that is a pickle. That is not a sweet pepper. Alright, after eating those pickles and having a sip of the lemonade, I feel a little better. So maybe my sugar just wasn't great. I don't know. It's just life, you know? Hey look, more leaves. Oh, that's cool. See, I probably edited that out a little bit. I just definitely just showed you my ankles. So what's cool about this, what's ironic about this, is when my brother was here for the holidays, he actually finally replaced my doorknob on my front door. So I had a doorknob that looked exactly like this. Almost, well, anyway. And I didn't even know. This thing is supposed to spin like that to make it shorter. I guess the threads on mine just got so weak over all the years, I just kept smacking like that. See how it got shorter there? I don't know how that happened. But anyway, you're supposed to spin it. I didn't know that. See how there's like those threads? Might not even show up on camera, but yeah, it's like a screw. So over time, this thing would, like, I don't know, over like a week, this whole piece would just simply slide this way through use, and I'd just smack it back, trying to, you know, make it so that like it's actually a doorknob rather than just a rod sticking out. And eventually this would actually just fall off because you just pull it out. So my brother just replaced like literally the whole doorknob with something new. I don't know if that's the way it is now, but because I didn't watch him do it. But I never knew it was like it turned to tighten it. I thought you just had to slam it and then there's two screws on it. I thought you tightened up the screws and that kept it locked into place. One idiot I am, because it's like something that's so obvious until you actually think about it. And I'm one of those people who, like, if you need to use a little bit of brain sense to figure something out, you should do it, you know? So when you don't use that common sense, those common intangibles to figure something out, it can get very frustrating. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, I don't even know. Just look at that. That's kind of nice. Doesn't really take up a lot of, I mean, it doesn't really weigh a lot. It takes up a lot of space. If I can add a comment in there, if I can add a comma in there, that sentence would have made a lot more sense. It doesn't really weigh a lot, comma, but it takes up a lot of space. If you're missing that comma there, it might sound a little tricky. Maybe I need to eat more pickles, I don't know. Alright, how are we going to do this one? Probably should put the bottom one in first. I know bulk pickup for this town, I think, is in like a week or 2 weeks. Like, December isn't too far away here. Right, is November? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't know. Is November one of those shorter months? I feel like it is, but maybe it's not. It's amazing how just like days fly by. We're already almost in December. I was talking to my brother about the flea market. And he's like, well, how long are you going to store this stuff? Because realistically, I hate to say it, but once I stop storing stuff, or once I'm full of my storage, it's very difficult to reorganize stuff, but then it's going to be really difficult to film more content. You know, it's once I buy, you know, enough storage units or enough storage pallets, it's going to be very difficult to be able to buy another pallet and then store the stuff. But yeah, I have to wait until like April, which is quite a long way away. Alright, almost missed this guy coming up the curb. This is now in the last town, so I think the last thing I picked up was probably in the other town. Off the top of my memory, I don't remember. I think it was these shelves. But yes, we're in the last town now. Glassware, glassware. Ooh, motor, thank you. Much appreciated. Probably about $3 worth. Not gonna get rich off that, but that's half of my Wawa sandwich. Every little bit helps, because if it doesn't go today, it's going tomorrow, and it's going to landfill. I was really even going to do like a whole breakdown video at the end of the year on all the stuff that I recycle from the scrapyard, at least, or to the scrapyard. But maybe I'll just mention it in a future scrapping video. Don't know if it really is necessary to break down a sheet, balance sheet of everything that I drop off. I did also unplug the mini fridge that I found right there at the curb 2 years ago. I've used it in the warehouse for the last 2 years, still works. I did just unplug that, so winterizing everything. All right, so what a fun day it was. Obviously, we found some things. Even after the holidays, we can still find things in the trash. Kind of unfortunate that the plates are not brass plates. In fact, I think they're called chargers. Like, those are supposedly called brass chargers. I don't think they're really considered plates, but yeah, they're not brass anyway. Whatever they're called, they're not brass. And then we found some other things, some other metal. We have that radio, which maybe I'll take a little bit of a better look at and see if it's still salvageable, at least parts-wise. So yeah, that was another fun day of treasure hunting with Taco Stacks. I do want to say thank you to everyone who shopped with me on the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. I did have, I think a total of 26 total orders, which is pretty close to the amount of orders I had this entire year. And I know I'm not one of those YouTubers who sit here and try to sell you guys merchandise every single video, but it was really fun, really exciting to kind of pack up all those sales. And everyone who purchased anything, either be on Black Friday or through Cyber Monday, all your orders have been shipped. They're out the door. They're not just sitting on a pile, have to go to the post office. They've all been shipped. So I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the wonderful support. I know during the holiday and shopping season, your mind might be elsewhere and doing a lot of things, but thank you for taking time and spending it with me. Also, people checked out a lot of the videos I posted over the last week, which I thought the views would probably be down because people are doing other things, but no, they were right around average, so thank you for that as well. Thank you for spending some time with me, and if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts just like this. There'll be plenty more happening in the future, all the way through the rest of this year. Catch you guys next time, next venture. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.